So I am super illiterate when it comes to makeup. Most of the time I'll just walk into the store and I'll be like, what is that for? What's a highlighter? What's this, that? Like, there's just a lot of things. So I'm gonna show you my 5-minute daily makeup routine. This is easy. It's not hard. Anyone can do it. Like I said, I'm illiterate at makeup, so if I can do it, you can definitely do it. All right, so first step, I use the Good Oil from the Organic Skin Co. And you don't have to do this step. I just like to do this step because it helps keep my skin moisturized. So I just do a couple drops on my fingers and rub it in. I make sure to get into my nose creases because I know that gets a little dry during this season. So yeah, just rub it in. And then my base, I use Primp and Prime. This is also from the Organic Skin Co. So I just do a little dot. And this is just put all over as a base. Smells really, really good too and helps with moisturizing. Then third step, I use Too Faced Born This Way. This is multi-use sculpting concealer. So I just use this in the places that I need it most. So under the eyes, zits, nose, because that gets a little red. Usually just chin in general. And then for my, I don't even know what to call this, foundation? Yeah. I use Makeup Forever Ultra HD. And I just use a little, I don't even know what to call this thing, whatever, makeup pad. Do 1, 2, 3 little squirts, and I'll put it on forehead and cheeks and nose, and then I'll just kind of rub this in. And I go around my concealer first, and then once I have my foundation kind of put in place, then I'll go and do my concealer. So under the eyes, I just kind of dab and then get into the corners. And same thing over here. Just make sure it's all rubbed in. And there's my foundation. Easy, right? Next, I'm going to put the powder over the foundation. So I use the Be the Light palette from Becca Cosmetics. So I use the light one first.
And I use this all over
The eyes. And honestly, I'm using a broken brush because I'm just too cheap to buy nice brushes, I guess. Or just haven't taken the time to invest in brushes. Then the second thing I do is this is a blur powder. I've never heard of this before until I got this palette. You don't need a lot of this. I just do one quick swipe. And just do one side of my face. The other. And then I'll go forehead and nose and eyes. And this just gives me kind of a glowing skin. Nice little tan. So the third color thing I do in here, this is like a highlighter powder. I don't even know, some shit like that. So I use like a smaller brush on this, so it's more confined. Do a little swipe. And just do it right in the cheekbone area. And then I take the blush. Do it right on the cheekbone. So then I take that bigger brush again. Just make sure it's all rubbed in. That good stuff. So that is just like my simple foundation. That's a little extensive, I think. Sometimes I'll just wear like a, I don't know what that shit's called, but like a tinted moisturizer. Yeah, that. Sometimes I'll just wear that. So next step I do is I curl my eyelashes. So we'll just do that quick. And then I actually put my primer on for my eyelashes so that it can dry. So this, I use the Dior primer. This stuff is amazing. It comes out white, but I find it best if you put it on, and it does help separate your lashes as well. So put it on and then let it dry. So that's why I do this first, and then I can let it dry while I do the other things on my face. All right, so primer is good to go. Next, I will do my eyebrows and then my what's this shit called? Eyeliner. I'm really struggling today. Let's just do eyeliner quick, get that done. I actually prefer a wooden pencil eyeliner. This is I just got from Target, the Sonia Kesha, whatever shit. Then I've been using the Maybelline Tattoo Studio eyebrow shit. It says it lasts for 24 hours, and I actually say I have like worked out with it on, and it hasn't like rubbed off when I've like been working out, which has been pretty impressive. And it has like little brushes that make your eyelash or your eyebrows look real. I will say eyebrows are like one area where I'm like pretty just stupid. I don't know what I'm doing, honestly. But I do a little bit of this guy like up in here just to kind of give it a little shape right there. And then I use a MAC, just like wooden pencil, to fill in the rest. And then I use the end of this just to kind of like brush them out. So that's what I'm doing with my eyebrows.
I don't know what you heard about me, but if bitch can't get a dollar out of me, no Cadillac, no perms, you can't see, then I'm a motherfucking P.I.M.P. I don't know what you heard about me, but if bitch can't get a dollar out of me, no Cadillac, no perms, you can't see, then I'm a motherfucking...
Alright, so simple eyebrows. Again, I don't really know what I'm doing with my eyebrows, so if you have any tutorials that I can watch. And like, I don't like spending a lot of time on makeup, because like usually I'm just like on the go all the time. So I want something super easy, low maintenance. So next is my mascara. This will be like kind of the last touch here. So I use Maybelline Lash Discovery. This is the mini brush mascara, and I'll show you this. This is what I use first, because look at how small that brush is. It's kind of awesome. So it makes sure your eyelashes don't stick together. So I like to use this one first, just so I can make sure they separate good. So we've given that primer enough time to kind of sit on there, and they get a little hard. But then I'll do this first. And then I will do CoverGirl Professional 3-in-1 in the blue tube. And you don't have to do this step if you don't want. I just love my eyelashes like super uber long. So I just do 3 different mascaras on them just to be a crazy person. But yeah. And then the last one I'll do is Marc Jacobs. So I'll kind of do this one as like a finisher on my eyelashes. And the final touch, I always feel like my face isn't really complete unless I have like a lipstick on. So I always use Maybelline Superstay Matte, and I wear Seductress as the color for everyday wear. I do use a lip pencil as well. This is also Maybelline just to match the color, but I'll just do lip pencil. And then I'll top it. Rub it in. And voila, we are done. So that is it. That's all I do for my everyday makeup. I try to keep it simple because like ain't nobody got time for that. And I love this lipstick, you guys. This is my second tube on this lipstick. I'm obsessed with it because it dries and then it literally does not come off. Like, I can kiss my husband with it and like he doesn't have to worry about getting lipstick all over, so it's amazing. They have other colors as well. Sometimes I'll go with a little darker color, and this is color Amazonian. So I have tons of colors with it and love it. So that is all I do. Hopefully you get something out of it. I use a combination of like cheap makeup and nice makeup. So just kind of finding what works for you. And that's it.